Hi, this is Sage of the Stage, and for the first time on this channel, I'm going to do something different. I'm actually going to bring you along to one of my rehearsals for a concert. Tomorrow, I'm having a great concert with a small orchestra from my hometown. I'm going to sing some classical songs and some pop songs from my parts of the world, and I just want to bring you along so you can see how everything is put together. So this is our third rehearsal. I didn't bring you along for the first two, so we can prepare a little bit, and the other reason is because this is the first time I'm shooting something like this, so I'm still not comfortable with the technical aspects of this recording. For example, I'm bringing along my portable recorder for this one. I'm not in my, safe studio space where I'm kind of used to everything. So there's a lot of things that I can miss and that I wouldn't even notice. So I'm just hoping from the technical aspect that everything is going to be okay. But you never know until you try. Okay, so before we go, I have some sheet music here. I'm going to scroll through them a little bit to remind myself of the arrangements. Most of the songs I'm familiar from before. There are some of them that I'm not so sure with the lyrics. So I'll have a stand in front of me with the lyrics, but most of them I'm going to sing by heart. There will also be another singer there, a colleague of mine. We're going to sing some duets as well, but I'm mainly going to focus on the things that I'm singing because I'm not sure if she even wants to be in a video, so I don't want to bother anybody with that. I'm going to warm my voice a bit and see you in a second. You would think that by now I would be, more comfortable recording myself, but when I'm outside, it's like a completely different story. When I'm in my, let's say, safe bubble in my home studio, that's the best feeling, But when I'm outside, it just feels like everybody's watching and it just feels super weird. And even the sun, I'm completely not used to these stuff. Anyway, it's not a long walk. The rehearsal space is pretty close. And I want to show you where it is because it's a very nice place. Look at this. Feels like a gateway to heaven. Okay, so the first idea today was to do the rehearsal in this, let's say, outside space. It's like a balcony of a sort, but it's pretty huge. But it turns out that it's not the best idea because it's a little bit windy and the sheet music would be all around the place. It would just take too much time to get a hang of all of that. So today we're going to go inside again, but I'm just going to show you this place because this is so beautiful. This is the place where I really like to warm up my voice if nobody's here. And I'm lucky today because nobody's here, so I can really, have a little bit of time for myself to really prepare. But let me just show you this place. Let's go inside because rehearsal is just about to start. Speak softly, love, and hold me warm against your heart. I feel your words, the tender trembling moments are. We're in a Okay, so I have to do this quickly because I just realized that I was speaking for about 3 minutes and I didn't record anything. So I have to do all this again. That's what I'm saying. I'm not used to filming these stuff outside, and you know, it's these new kind of vlogs. I just have to get used to them. Anyway, today is the day of the concert. We had the rehearsal yesterday. It went really well. I hope that the concert is going to go just as well. The concert is tonight at 7 o'clock. Time right now is about 12:45, and the bus should be waiting for us at 1 o'clock, so I really need to hurry up. I'm dressed a bit, but I also have a spare shirt because I'm pretty sure I'm going to get sweaty because it's a hot day outside. You always have to have a spare shirt in these kind of situations. Also, a big tip, always remember to carry a water bottle, because doing a rehearsal, a 2-hour rehearsal without water, that's just a pain, Always carry it, especially before the concert. Have to stay hydrated, and that's what I'm about to do now. Let me just grab my shoes and we'll be on our way. The bus should be waiting for us soon, so let's go walk to the meeting spot. The same street as yesterday. This is probably one of my favorite streets in my hometown. It's just a beautiful landscape. The good thing about Mostar is that it's really small, so the rehearsal space, the bus stop, everything is just, walking distance close. But there are also a couple of things, just not logical about Mostar. For example, we're in September 2020. I don't know which date today is. I think it's 7th of September today. And we still have this Easter egg sculpture in our park. And nobody can explain why it's there still. And it's been there for a couple of years, It's not like it's from this year. Note to myself, when I'm filming these kind of stuff, I need to, take into consideration the amount of time it needs. Because I'm kind of being late when I'm filming this. I need to prepare myself a little bit sooner. So, once again, yesterday we had our rehearsal there. You can see that building. And that's also the building where I teach singing. And here's our bus. So it's not a big bus, it's a small bus. There's only like 15 people traveling. The small orchestra, 2 soloists. Yeah, I think that's about that. So we finally arrived. This is the place where the concert is going to be held. It's a small place, it doesn't look too big. And we still have a lot of things to set up there. But first we're going to grab some lunch. It was an hour-and-a-half drive. Pretty nice place. And this will be packed, there will be a lot of politicians, big names here. Let me show you how the look from the stage looks. So this is how it will look from my perspective when I sing. That's about that for now. We're just about to do a sound check, so enjoy the show. We just did the sound check, it went okay. Now I have about 20 minutes to change my shirt, to, get myself together a little bit, and then the show starts. There will be a couple of TVs that will record this, so I will hopefully have some better footage of this. But for now, I really need to go and prepare. See you. Hello there, this is Sage of the Stage from the future editing this video, and I just wanted to say a couple of things. First of all, this is one of my first vlogs, so there are a lot of things that are not really good. For example, the autofocus on my camera doesn't really work, so I can only depend on the manual focus. And as you can see, not all the footage is really focused. Some of the footage is really blurry, a lot of it's shaky, but I still hope you can enjoy the process and the story behind. Now, I want to say that the concert went really well. The rehearsals, everything. It was just a pretty perfect day, but there was one thing that I didn't notice at the time that kind of bothers me right now. I'm not even sure if you would notice if I were not to tell you, but I still want you to know. Now, you just saw the footage of the sound check, and the sound you've heard was from my portable recorder, so it's not the best quality, but you got the idea, and it sounded pretty okay, you know? As you can see, I was singing with that microphone that goes like this, that they put around your ear, and it goes just like this, and the sound quality with those microphones is actually pretty good, to my surprise. I thought because they were so small, it would be a little bit worse, but actually these sounded great, and at that sound check, everything sounded well. But as soon as I started singing my first song, it slipped from my right ear. The thing that's holding the mic slipped from my right ear, and it was just barely hanging on from my left ear. So I don't know how it even was still on me, but by some miracle, the microphone was still pointing at my mouth. It wasn't falling off somewhere behind my back. And I just continued. I didn't notice it at the time, and the first song sounded okay, the second song sounded okay, but when I sang the song from The Godfather, Speak Softly Love, you can hear that my voice is kind of just a little bit in the background because the mic got too far away from my mouth, and you can hear a little bit of that noise by the mic was probably rubbing somewhere from my face, and I didn't really notice it. I noticed that it didn't quite fit my left ear, so I was always trying to, make it better, but it just barely made it through those first songs, which is basically a miracle because as soon as I got off the stage and my colleague sang another song, this sound guy helped me make it better. And for the rest of the concert, I didn't have any problem with that, but man, that could have gone way worse. And I'm actually a little bit sad because of that, because I really wanted to show you this Godfather theme song, because that's the only song in English I was singing at the concert, and I was really hoping for the best sound quality so I can show it to you. I will show it like this, and I will leave a link to the full concert in the description. The sound quality is not the best, but it's not the worst. It could have gotten so much worse if it fallen off. It's just a miracle that it was attached at all, and it got through, and I don't know. Anyway, the rest of the concert went pretty well. I'm really satisfied. This is not the first time I'm performing with these bunch of people. As you can see, there were a lot of pictures of me and my colleagues in their rehearsal space, the pictures on the walls, and we're always collaborating. Whenever there's a cool project, they're always inviting me, and I'm really grateful for that. Speaking of great projects we are planning a big Beatles tribute concert in October. So if you're interested in that, I will make sure to film those practices and the concert as well, and I will do my best to make it the best quality possible, even better than this one. This was basically a pilot project because I haven't really done any vlogs like this before, so this is just an experiment. I hope you enjoyed, and here are some of my best parts from the concert.
Tvoja zemlja I tvoj dom, modro more, maslinici, zlato klasje u ravnici, bit će uvijek tu oko tvom. Dajem ti srce, zemljo moja. You came into my world with love, so softly love.
Trebam te kao pjesnik svoju bol, mirno živjeti. I samo čekam dan da dođeš mi, a kad mi dođeš ti i osmijeh vratiš mi, sva patnja i bol života mog će proć u noćima bez sna. Ja tebe dozivam da dođeš mi ti i kao svi počnemo mi mirno živjeti.
To je zemlja gdje idemo, i od samog ja ostajem na njoj.
That's all for today. I hope you enjoyed this one. If you enjoyed this kind of format and you would like to see more videos like this, let me know in the comment section. I really appreciate your feedback, and you are the ones I'm making these videos. Because trust me, it's not easy to carry on a camera, a portable recorder, sheet music, water, a bunch of stuff, just carry to the rehearsal, put everything on the spot, try to film everything, and still not to push the rehearsal at the background, because that's the most important thing. We were there to rehearse, not for me to just film everything, but I'm glad these people are so kind and so wonderful. They don't mind me filming anything. In fact, the director of the orchestra said whenever I want, I can always record these stuff, because she always enjoys and supports creative work, especially from young rising up artists. If you enjoy what I do on this channel, consider supporting me through my PayPal me link by buying me a cup of coffee. Think about it, coffees aren't that expensive, but every single thing adds up in the end, and it helps me make videos like this and all kinds of videos for you. All the supporters have a dear place in my heart. I always send a private thank you message, so if you decide to support, I will send you one as well. Or if you want, you can become a Patreon supporter. There are some cool perks for you there. One of them is seeing the videos before anybody else, having a say in what kind of videos I do next, and just a lot of cool stuff. Remember to subscribe, remember to like and share this video, and what can I say? You look wonderful, and see you in the next video. Bye.